All right, good afternoon. Welcome back to Southside Game 3 of the TPH Grand Rapids Fall Kickoff Classic. See Fox taking on Indiana Elite. These two teams split, I believe, last year. Looks like we're going to have Ryan with Ryder and Eli at forward, Costa and Andrew on D, Mason Martin in net. So coach changing up the forward lines a little bit. Ryan in to take the drop. Wins that clean lead to Krochalk. Krochalk in the middle, hits Adams. Adams up for Chapman, hits him. Chapman breaks in, moves to Ryan in the middle. Ryan ran off that puck, goalie plays it behind the net. Behind the net now, Chapman on it. Chapman backhands one up for Krochalk. Krochalk walks the blue line, stops on the TPH logo. Takes the pass to Adams, can't catch it. In the corner, Indiana Elite on it. Elite tries to get it up, Costa keeps it in his blue line, rips it over to Andrew. Andrew just has to poke it in deep. Puck behind the net now, near side corner. Indiana Elite breaks out through the middle. Andrew's going to take this away with time in the corner. Andrew throws the brakes on, he's got Coops with him. Andrew delays, doesn't like what he sees, goes behind Mason. Indiana gets a change, Coops on it now. Coops up to Chapman. Chapman out there with Hartz and Dylan. Chapman dumps that in deep. So we're going to have Penny moves onto the line with Leckfield and Hartz. So Penny and Chapman have switched lines. Indiana on it, Kale and Jack on D. Kale thought about stepping and doesn't. Indiana lead on it. Through the middle, doesn't connect. Langer pokes that away. Puck's in the corner. Indiana comes with it at the blue line. Moves over to the D at top of the circle. That's blocked. Either Kale or the Indiana player got it. Penny on it now. Penny skates it out by himself. Goes wide, throws it around the defenseman, skates in after, defenseman cuts that off. Indiana on it, tries to get it through the middle, Dylan cuts that off. Penny, Kale can't get there. Kale has to regroup, backhands one over to Langen. Langen catches that in front of the Fox bench, takes a look, heads up to the blue line, tries to send it in deep end, does on net. Goalie gloves that and covers. Face off to the right of the Elite goalie. Noah's line out. That line remains unchanged. Dom shot is blocked. Comes right back to him. Pops up in the air. Behind the net. Sorry about that. And Tayana tries to stuff it home from the corner of the net. Still loose. Now ref blows it. Henning and Fink out together again. Faceoff comes in, take a backhander, goalie flashes the pad. Indiana Elite just throws that down, that is icing and called. Same five. Beck centers this line. Faceoff 1 to Jake. Backs up for Lenny, hits Dom's feet. Dom couldn't find it in his feet. Moves that in deep for Jake. Jake takes a look in the middle, doesn't hit back. Indiana, a good back check by Schweitzer, takes that away, stops on the puck and gives it to Beck. Beck gets it out of the zone, chips it along further. Send in deep. No icing. Indiana's the first one there. Cycled to nobody. Move back. Indiana with it near corner. Henning on him. Puts on pressure. Indiana still has it. In the corner, Fink, first one there. Seals his man. Gets help from Lenny. Lenny around the net on his backhand. Moves up to Dom. Dom just chips that for Beck. Beck heads north and south. The rest of his team gets a change and Taya kicks it in deep. Indiana takes that away though. They're going to have speed in the zone. Poked away by Coops. Elite with it. Look in the middle. Dom ties that stick up at the last second. Puck's in the corner. Costa pokes it behind the net now. Indiana still on it. Long stick of Coops sends that into the corner. Near side. Indiana comes away with it. Fans on the pass. Beck takes it away. Beck's got Adams with him. and gives it to Krochok. Krochok enters the zone, looks middle, finds Chapman, that shot's blocked. Puck's poked away, Coops keeps that out of the zone. Indiana has to delay. Can't take that in, now it's in. Krochok with it. Far side to Chapman. Chapman gains the red line, sends the puck in deep. Sends it near side for Adams. Ryder doesn't get there. Puts pressure on behind the net, ties him up, Ryan in to help. Ryan peels that away, poked off his stick, moves it up the wall for Kale. Kale back down to Ryan. Ryan middle, oh! Almost had Chapman in the middle. Jack steps, can't keep that in. Kale takes it away at the red line. Kale leaves it for Langen, turns the corner. Jack heads up ice now. Jack in, oh! Has his pocket pick, puck comes to Kale with the red line. Kale moves it over for Ryan. Ryan for Chapman. Chapman pops that up in the other bench. Hart's line out now. Kale and Jack stay. Langen, that is. Faceoff comes to Indiana. D on it. Braxton on him. Can't knock that down. Puck is flipped. Langen, oh, bats that. Out of play. Faceoff will stay here. Nothing. Mom has some. Mosh.
What? I don't want to enter.
Same 5. Kale steps up, takes that. Kale gains the rip. Ryan flips it in deep. Hart's on it behind the net. Penny comes away with it, gets rolling puck. Dylan can't gather it. Jack just flips that in deep. Still rolling puck. Comes to Hart's. To Dylan. Dylan gets it from behind. Langen on the back check. Loosens that puck up. Puck in deep. Mason out to play it. Mason sets it up for Langer. Langer cycles it for Kale. Kale seals that off. Gets it up for Dylan. Penny calling for it. Dylan flips that high off the glass out of the zone. Indiana on it. Moves all the way around. They look back through the middle. Dylan gloves that down. Dylan in. Dylan in. Shoots. Oh, goalie gets a glove on it. Knocks it down. Indiana with speed now. Near side. Enters the zone. Bang. Oh. Pass through the middle. Doesn't connect with anybody. Noah tries to get it from Dylan. Oh. Dylan was close there. Puck comes to Lenny near side. Lenny over to Fink. Fink delays. Puck hits Indiana's feet. Lenny on him, cuts that off. Lenny in the corner with it. Fink in to help. Jack stays out. Puck's still tied up. Fink almost has it. Fink comes away with it forward. Flips that out of the zone. Batted down. Yep. Beck's line out with Fink and Henning. Indiana with it. Deeded. Nope. Elects to move it up. Henning stymies that. Antaya takes a hit but sends it in deep. Indiana on it. Cycled back. Antaya steps up. Beck takes it away. Indiana comes away with it though. In 2-on-2. Lenny keeps him wide through the middle. Doesn't connect. Behind the net now. Turns the corner, Fink gets a stick on it, out of play. Fresh 5 out for Fox. Krochok and Coops on the back end. Adams, Chapman, and Teuscher at forward. Both of these teams come into this game 2-0 in the showcase. Indiana Elite winning against Carolina 2-1 in a shootout this morning. And Fox taking care of Nashville 3-0 in the morning tilt. Chapman in, on his backhand, throws the brakes on, curls out, oh, doesn't get all the pass for Ryan. Indiana comes away with it, Chapman hard on the back check, can't take that away. In on Coops. Coops pushes him wide, Mason shuts the door, side of the net. Coops throws that out of harm's way. Behind the net now, bouncing puck, moves into the corner. Ryan lays the body, Indiana comes away with it. Shot, oh man, Mason fights that off. Still with it, Mason flashes the leather. Still loose. Mason pokes it away. Ryan just backhands that out of trouble. Good sequence there for Mason Martin, scrambling. Indiana on it again. They regroup, D-zone. Looks to go through the middle. Chappie takes that away. Throws it in deep. D to deep in front. Indiana on it. They just look to get it deep into. Mason out to play it. Might not make it to him. He's going to pick it up off the boards for Coops. Coops takes it. Heads up ice. Hits Adams. Adams chips it ahead for Crochalk. Crochalk looks far side for Penny. Doesn't connect. Indiana comes away with it through the neutral zone. Good back check by Braxton Penny. Hartz lifts the stick. Pulls it out. Indiana regroups. Neutral zone. Shot in on Mason. He sticks that down. Plays it over for Coops. Coops behind the net. Off the boards. Looks for help. Flips it up for Hartz. Hartz around one. Near side. Around two.
Come on, Jude.
Mason in. Shot. Didn't get all of that. Goalie makes the save. That's behind the net now. Indiana on it. Looks to get it out. Kale steps. Pokes it in deep. Penny on it behind the net. Indiana tries the other way. Jack cuts that off. Out of the zone though. Dylan on the back check takes that away. Dylan tries to fight through. Can't. Puck comes to Hartz. Hartz just has to fling that up the boards. Indiana takes that away. Too many. Kale pokes that away. Indiana back on it. Throwing in deep. Kale lays the body. Beck takes the puck. Back around the net with it for Penny. Penny through the middle for Leckfield. Yellen delays, moves it across the ice for Langen. Langen fans on the shot. It's in deep now. Langen on it. Back in to help. Back with it behind the net. Fox gets the change. Loose on the side of the net and back battles. Comes free to Dylan.
Keep going.
Up in the air. Langen gloves. No, he doesn't. Looked like he had an angle on it. Face off on the dot. Indiana comes away with it. Try to flip it out. Fink gloves that down. Takes a shot. Goalie saw it late, but makes the save. Face-off comes to Dom, up to Jack. Jack just puts that in deep. Back on him. Puck sent behind the net. Jake almost gets there. Through the middle, connects. Indiana with it. Gain the zone. Gets around Jack, but good back check by Beck. Loose on the side of the net. Indiana with it. Beat it in front of the goalie. Dom in on the forecheck. Doesn't connect through the middle. Lenny takes that away at the red line. Lenny on his backhand, moves it over for Fink. Fink gives it right back to Lenny in front of Mason. Lenny looks up, chips it through the middle for Ryan. Ryan turns the corner. Ryan in around. Ryan goes wide. Ryan powers around the goal line. Tries to center one for Dom, taken away. Puck's out of the zone to Coops. Coops has Andrew off the bench, moves it to him. Crochalk on it, flips one up for Ryan. Ryan has that poked off his stick. Right in front of the Fox bench, Ryan pokes that up for Dom. Dom's got Jake with him. Dom around, Dom in, back in, Dom gets buried. Oh yeah.
I'm not going crazy.
Crochalk on it, over to Coops. Coops on his backhand, turns, heads up north, hits Chapman. Chapman gains the blue line. Chapman in, shoots. Goalie sucks that up. Toysher, Chapman, Adams, Coops, Crochalk. Face off comes to Indiana. Near side. Keeps him wide. Pushes that away. Coach Hawk moves it back towards the boards for Coops. Coops and Adams. Puck comes free to Andrew. He takes it back behind Mason. Delays. Moves over for Coops. Coops takes a look. Back to Andrew. Andrew up to Ryan. Ryan looks to the middle. Hits Ryder. Taking off his stick. Andrew on it. Throws the brakes on. Flips it for Ryder, who gets it to Ryan. Or to Chapman to Ryan. Ryan back to Chapman. Taken away by the feet of Indiana. Indiana on it. Puck's in deep. Mason Hart to be the first one there. Looks up. Off the boards for Kale. Doesn't connect. Mason sets that back up for Kale. Kale moves it back for Jack. Jack flips that up for Penny. Penny gets a stick on it. Pokes it along. Hartz comes away with it. On the dot. Hart's on his backhand. Dylan calling for it. Mason can't get it to him. Dylan on it for Braxton. Braxton behind the net. Braxton hits the net. Tries to move it along, can't. Indiana on it. Braxton seals him off. Dylan in to help. Puck comes free to Dylan. Dylan over to Jack. Jack over the net. Kale cycles that in deep for Penny. Penny on it behind the net. Kicks it to himself. Penny on it. Moves it up top for Kale. Kale shot is blocked. He had to take that one though. Fox to the PK. Kale goes for a trip. You have Ryan with Dylan, and then Lenny and Jack. Ryan gets a stick on that, sends it out of play. Jack sends that hard around for Dylan. Dylan picks it up off the boards, stops. Tries to flip one for Ryan, that's taken away. Gets behind, Mason, big save. Mason with another save. Mason Martin brought his A game. Indiana on it, moved up to the D, sent in deep. Lenny jumps, pokes that, puck's in the corner now. Indiana with it, moved behind the net. Jack on him, gets away from Jack. Centering pass, Mason covers. .52 seconds left on the PK. Face off behind the net. Coops on it. Ties him up. Comes up top. Indiana with it. To the D. It's in his feet. Oh, Dylan jumps. Can't poke it out though. Andrew on him through the middle. Ryan takes that away, but Indiana gets it back. Down low now. Coops gets a stick on it. And Ryan gets that with a high stick. 28 seconds left on the PK. Ryan, Dylan, Costa, Andrew. Indiana with it. Up top now. Shot. Wide. It's on the side of the net. Indiana comes away with it. 15 seconds left on the PK. Oh, good work by Dylan. Dylan takes that away. Burst of speed by Dylan, takes it in himself. Ryan steps, keeps that in, moves it back to Dylan. We are full strength now. Fox kills that off. Dylan keeps that in, gets it to Ryan. Ryan tries to turn the corner, flips it to himself, gloves it down, throws it in the corner, leaves it for himself. Andrew calling for it in the middle, skips his stick, comes right to Dom off the bench. Top of the circle, Dom shoots! Swoosh! Oh, it's on the goal line! Jake couldn't find it sitting on the goal line. Andrew on it. Heads up ice. Round one. Takes it in, shoots wide. That will do it for the period. All right, start of the second period. Beck, Schweitzer, and Taya Henning-Fink. 0-0 tie. Puck sent in deep. That's going to be a nice. Face off, comes down, gets his stick lifted. Indiana's going to take that out through the middle. Connects on his backhand. Jake pokes it back in. D to D for a leap. Look through the middle. Good step by Lenny, knocks that down. Jake turns up ice with it. Through the middle. Oh! In deep though. Fink thought about stepping, bails out. Lenny in a foot race for it. Lenny gets there first. Oh, loose in front. Hits Fink's foot, and now Fox off to the races. Dom's got Jack and Noah. Dom takes a shot in the corner. Fink just cycles that in deep. Adams is the first one there. Adams takes the hit, leaves the puck for Beck. Indiana moves that to their D. Turns the corner. Beck on it. Beck walks the goal line. Through the middle for Adams, skips his stick. He has that knocked off his stick. Beck flips it to Dom. Dom, low angle shot, goalie saves. Ryan, Ryder, Eli, Kale, Jack, Langen. Face off comes to Jack. He just has to pitch it in deep for Ryan. Ryan and Ryder come together behind the net. Indiana takes it away though. Chipped up. Kale keeps that in, moves it down low. Indiana tries again. Jack cuts that off this time. Jack stays strong. Now it's off the puck. 2-on-1. Oh man, he bobbles the puck. Langen delays, throws it in deep. Indiana regroups. Kale takes that away with Ryder. Indiana still comes away with it. Jack on it. Mason gloves that. Coops and Crochalk out with Penny, Leckfield, and Hartz. Hartz in to take the draw. One clean by Indiana up to the point. Shot from the logo. Mason sucks that up. They just have one again by Indiana. Another shot. That's blocked down by Hartz. Moves that to Leckfield. Bounces off his stick though. Penny in on it. Forces a bad pass. Andrew steps up, takes that away. Penny in support, sends it deep. Sent hard around. A couple 71s in the corner for it. Hartz ties him up. Comes to Dylan. Dylan seals that along the boards. Waits for help. Mason in now. One D side by Indiana. Penny hard after him. Breakout pass connects. Far side. In a 2-on-1 now. Coops with the long stick knocks that down. Crochalk skates into it, moves it into the corner. Backhands one harder off for Coops, too far. Coops picks that up, takes a look, moves it for Andrew in front of Mason. Andrew with space, hits Hartz. Mason has that knocked off his stick, picks it back up. Backhands one that is taken by Indiana. Penny on him. Penny turns him over down low. Dylan to help. Penny comes away forward with it. In the corner. Indiana takes that away. Dylan ties him up. Puck to Andrew. Shot is partially blocked. Comes to Penny though. Penny on it. He's got Andrew up top. Can't get it to him. Cycles it down for Dylan. Dylan around the contact. Dylan turns the corner for Costa. Costa drops it for Dylan. Dylan at the logo over to Andrew. Andrew from the dot. Shot. Oh, goalie save. Penny had to look at a tip. Couldn't get it. Don't take my water. Love you. Indiana comes away with it. Out of the zone. And Taya turns him over, gets it to back. Rolling puck too far for Noah. On the net, and Taya gets a stick on it. Lenny steps up, knocks that down. Can't find it though. Sent out of the zone. Schweitzer picks it up, looks over for D partner Fink. Fink heads up the ice. Through the contact, sent in deep. Goalie out to play it. Backhands one right to Noah. He's cut off by Dom. Dom at the dot. Tries to go around one, taken away by the Diva. Indiana with it. Break out near side. In. Oh, puck hits Jack's skate into the corner. Jake on it now. Jake kicks it to himself, sends it hard around. Dom's got a lot of open space, and Noah lays it softly for back. Fink joins the rush. Fink goes hard to the net. The shot is blocked high though. Indiana on it, flips to Kale. Kale's pass ricochets off a few people, over to Jack though. Jack through the middle. Oh, doesn't hit anybody. Miscommunication there, icing. Puck will come all the way down to the left of Mason. Ryan's line out with Jack and Kale. Puck behind the net for Kale. Kale sends that hard around for Ryder. Tries to chip it for Ryan Camp. Puck's behind the net. Puck comes up to the point. Sent down deep. Puck in, hits Indiana. Chapman with it. Chapman in the zone. Moves it to Adams. Adams has it knocked off his stick back to Ryan. Penny with it, turns the corner. Hart's on it. Indiana with it behind the net now. Try to flip it up. Near side. Dylan with the hip, frees that up. Puck in deep. Penny breaks that up. Penny turns on it. Tries a backhand one up for Dylan. Cut off by the defenseman. Walks in, shot. Mason makes an elbow save, sends it wide. Cut off by, oh, it's going to be too hard. Andrew on it, rips it around for Dom. Dom cuts that off, takes the hit, sends it up for back. D chips in though. Hoops picks it up now. Takes it behind the net. Round the contact for Jake. Jake looks. Just going to take it himself. Now over to Andrew. Andrew takes that in deep. Andrew in, shot, loose in front, on back stick. Still loose in the corner now. Dom can't cut that off. Icing is on. And called. Beck's line out with Fink and Henning. Breakout attempt, hits Dom, cycles it back in deep. Behind the net, Indiana on it. Dom with the hit. Fink stops it at the red line. Taking off his stick though, Indiana with it. Connects, near side, doesn't connect. Jack cuts that off, cycles it off the boards for Dom. Dom chips ahead for Noah. Beck picks it up off the boards, he's got a beat. Chips around him. There we go, finally. Noah Beck draws the first penalty of the game for Indiana. Fox will go to their first power play. Chapman, Teuscher, Dillon, Langen, and Krochalk head over the boards. Fox opened the scoring this morning on a power play. Let's see if they can duplicate that. Indiana picks that up, tries to get it out. Andrew can't cut that off. Jack picks it up, chips it for Ryan, too far. Good stick lift by Krochalk, takes it away. Hits Chapman. Chapman heads up the ice. And taking off his stick. Tries to get around Jack, poked away. Indiana on it. Dillon knocks that down. Jack picks it up, or Ryan picks it up rather. Ryan rips that around her. Oh, takes a weird bounce. Andrew steps, can't keep that. 55 seconds left on the power play. Dillon to Jack. Jack drops for Ryan. Ryan heads up ice. At the red line. Ryan in. Ryan goes wide. Powers around. Chapman moves up for Krochalk. Krochalk sets it up. Moves it for Ryan. Ryan from the dot. Shot hits a stick. Oh, clearing attempt hits Jack. Jack behind the goal line with it. Still with it. Going to move it up top for Chapman. Chapman moves it down to Jack. Jack far side for Ryan. Ryan shot is saved. It's in the corner. Comes to Andrew now. 15 seconds left on the power. Oh, it gets out. Jack's got to get over for it. Oh, we're going to get another penalty here. Couple new power play guys out. This one's going to be Ryan with Braxton, Mason, Andrew, and Ryder. Penny with it behind the net. Spins around. Okay, now it's, comes up to Adams. Over to Andrew. Andrew shot. That's blocked down. Oh boy. Oh, Indiana had numbers if they wanted it. That's going to die though. No icing. Wow. Ryan skates it around, loses it in his own feet, picks it back up. Ryan cuts through the middle, shot, saved. Off the glass. Comes to Ryder. Ryder from the TPH logo, settles the puck, moves it for Hartz. Hartz has a shot, can't get it in, comes to Andrew at the logo. Andrew knocks that down, 45 seconds left, slides over to Ryder. Ryder backdoor for Ryan. Ryan shot, scores! Power play strikes again. Ryder slides it over to Ryan for the first goal of the game. Fox goes up 1-0. Face off won by 5. Fink picks that up. Powers through, turned over, comes right to Jake. Jake goes down on the puck. Indiana takes it away. In with speed. Centering pass cut off by Dom. Dom kicks it through Noah's feet to Lenny, who bats it up to Noah, who gets around 1. Noah throws the brakes on. Dom skates into it. Dom's shot is blocked. Comes to Noah. Noah chips it in deep. Jake comes away with it. Centers 1, taken by Indiana. Dom moves it in the corner though. Jake chips it along. Indiana takes it away, goes behind the net with it. Sends it around the boards. Fink cuts that off. Shot is, oh man. Indiana player deflects that just wide. Fink holds the blue line, and now it's out. Icing. Hartz, Leckfield, Penny, Langen, Thornton. Face off to Jack. Jack walks it over to Kale. Kale from the logo, fans on the shot. Good back check by Hartz, and Langen bails him out. Sent in deep. Langen battles. Kale in to help. Gets through the hit. Sent wide. Indiana on it. Shot. Oh, Jesus, Kale. Hart sends it in deep. Indiana on it. Spins around. Penny takes it away. Penny goes down. Dylan on it. Dylan through the contact. Chipped out around Kale. Kale backhands that up to Dylan. Dylan heads up the ice. Dylan in. Middle for Penny. Penny backhander. Yeah, it's saved. Indiana comes away with it, far side. Penny hard on the back check. Sent in. Mason out to play it. Mason sets that up for Langer. Langer cycles it for Coops. Coops chips it around. Indiana takes it away. Through the middle, doesn't connect. Penny hard on him. That doesn't connect either. Indiana with it at the top though. Down low now. Back up to the point. Back down low. Ryan tries to cut that off. Indiana comes away with it. Jack and Ryan behind the net. Tie that up. Indiana comes away with it. Jack pokes that away. Long shift here for Langen. Penny and Langen have it tied up along the boards. Ryan throws that out of trouble. Ryan kicks that forward. Indiana takes it away. Through the middle. Coops knocks that attempt down. Indiana goes wide with it. Coops gets his stick on it. Shot sent wide. Langen still out there, plays that puck. Oh, Ryan. Ryan's going to take a penalty here. Shot, Mason saves. That's in. Indiana ties that back up. 1-1. 1:57 left in the second. Face off, won by Indiana. They take it in. Andrew pokes that away. Shot. Oh, Mason fights that off. Coops takes it behind the net. Krochok through the hit, over to Coops. Coops takes a look, moves it for Intea. Delays, that's cut back off. Back in to help. Beck takes that behind the net. Beck settles it, flips one up through the middle, taken by Indiana. Offsides. Face off one to Andrew. Andrew flips that up for Dylan. Glove down by Indiana though. Fans on it, now it's out. Through the middle, Lenny takes that away. Moves it over in space for Hartz. Poked around the defenseman. Dylan has his stick lifted. In around Andrew. Shot, save, Mason. Mason got an elbow on it, popped it up and caught it himself. Hartz and Krochok off. Fink and Teuscher on. Face-off comes to Lenny, taken away by Indiana though in the corner. Ryan ties him up, takes the puck. Lenny tries to poke it around, can't. Ryan in with Lenny. Sealed off. Andrew pokes that away, or excuse me, Ryan pokes that away. Puck's tied up. Indiana does not come away with it. Braxton Penny has it. Chips it around the D for Dylan. Burst of speed for Dylan. He's in. Throws the brakes on. Tied up in his feet. Oh, tries to get one to Ryan, taken away by the defenseman. 20 seconds left. Indiana's going to come in with it. Pitched in deep. Mason sets that up. Indiana comes away with it. Centering pass. Doesn't connect, thankfully. Dylan's got Braxton far side. Fink in the middle. 10 seconds left. Time for one more. Knocked off Penny's stick. Penny with 5 seconds left. Indiana's just going to take that. That should do it for the period.
Okay, thank you. I'll let everyone know.
Fox to the PK, 5:02 left. Dom goes for a trip. Ryan and Dylan with Costa and Andrew. Andrew's tied up, can't get that out. Shot blocked by Coops. Right to Dylan. Dylan flips that up for Ryan. Ryan's got to get on his horse, he's going to beat that out. Ryan ties that up. Ryan just chewing up clock. Puck comes to Coops. Coops sends that hard around for Krochok. 1 minute left in the penalty. Andrew ties it up. Indiana comes away with it. Back behind the net now. Ryan lines up the hit. Gets around it though. Ryan backhands that in deep. 40 seconds left in the penalty now. Ooh, easy deal. Indiana gets it in the zone now. Tries to go around Coops. Mason shuts the door. Loose and out. 20 seconds left on the power play. Puck is taken away by Costa. Andrew on it. Oh, gets it out of harm's way though. Taken away by Indiana. Coops' stick pokes that away. 10 seconds left. Indiana gets to set up now. Hearts on him. Shot is blocked by Krochok. Loose in front of Mason. Dylan sends that out. We're going to get an icing, but that'll do it for Indiana Elite's power play. Hartz, Chapman, Penny, Thornton, Langen. Face off, comes to Kale. Spins that hard around. Penny had already taken off though. Indiana on it. Indiana turns the corner with it. Over to the D. Shot, tipped wide. Chapman on it. Up to the point, send in deep. Jack ties him up. Oh, helmets are stuck together. Good for that about once a year. It might have been Jack that happened to last year, yeah. Face off, oh man, won by Indiana. From behind the net, shot gets through. Loose in front. Mason just dives on it. Shot through, blocked. Knocked out of the zone. No icing. Ooh, doesn't connect with anybody. Icing is on, that's gonna be waved off. Andrew picks that up, bouncing puck, can't settle it, gets it to Chapman. Chapman's got, oh, he had Ryan cut and couldn't get it to him. That's intentional. Now all the way down, yep. Could have been. Indiana on it. Mason plays that. 2 minutes left. Fink in the corner. Gets it to Noah. Noah can't get that out. Comes to Lenny. He just pushes that out of the zone. Back on him hard. Turned away by Fink. And Taya on it. Noah goes down. Oh, comes to Jake though. Jake on his back and shoots wide. Lenny can't keep that in. Throws the brakes on. Comes to Dom. Dom around the contact. Red line. Blue line. Dom all by himself. Andrew grabs that at the red line. Sends it in deep. Minute 10 left in the game. Dylan comes away with it. Dylan's still on it. Gets to Costa's feet. Over to Andrew. Doesn't connect. Andrew ties that up. Penny's trying to dig it out. Penny digs it out. Indiana comes away with it. D-side. Coops on it. Through the middle. Coops just backhands that in deep. 35 seconds left. Sent around by Indiana. Hart's on it. Turns it away to Penny. Penny behind the net. He's ran off the puck. Andrew steps. Can't keep that. Comes free. Indiana D-side. 15 seconds left. Through the middle. That's in. Andrew on it. Oh, that's going to be a nice. Indiana's got their goalie pulled now. Play 6-on-5 for the last 4 seconds. Try to win that draw and get a shot on. Ryan in to take this draw. Ryan's going to look just to fall on it. Fox takes their timeout now. Face off to the left of Mason. Ryan in to take the draw. Ryan's going to look to win this to the boards. Or just tie it up the dot. Comes to Indiana. Shot is fanned on. Fox sneaks out a 2-1 victory here. Back at Patterson tomorrow, I believe 11:30.